Okay, that looks about right. Okay, pad this a little bit here. And yeah, I guess there you go. That looks right. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we are, well, taking a look at Strixhaven Constructed. By the time you guys see this video, at the time of this recording, there's about more than a day left, and well, there are two ways to go about it. One is go super aggro. Looks like Clever Luminancer, Leonin Lightscribe. That seems to be a that seems to be a thing. There aren't that many cheap spells to trigger off it because we don't have the Mystical Archives part of it, and we're missing some of the cheap card draw like from Ikoria and whatnot. So there are going to be Magecraft triggers. Maybe not that many, but still something to be concerned about. But as I was going about and thinking what deck to build, I was like, I'm going through my mythics, and I found out I somehow had 3 copies of Crackle With Power. So deals 5 times X damage to each of up to X targets. Now I don't know how many counter spells we are expecting along the way, but I want to see, just as an experiment of sorts, if we can get away with casting a big Crackle With Power. Maybe get a little damage in at first and just finish our opponent off like with this way. Actually, Torrent the Sculptor. No, it's target creature or planeswalker. Okay. So this is something worth considering, actually. Well, but anyway, that's for another time. So let's take a look at the deck list we have here. So lots of early ramps. So Emergent Sequence, Quandrix Apprentice gets us more lands in hand. That's good because we really want to dig. Campus Guide also puts lands on top. So basically, ways to ensure that we hit all our land drops. Field Trip puts gives us some actual ramp. Quandrix Cultivator, Eureka Moment for ramp. To keep us alive, Heated Debate, Genius Inspiration, and we might even use Element. We are not always going to have Crackle With Power, but so we have Elemental Masterpiece. We can always make a token. Creative Outburst, always make a token. Magma Opus, always make a token. You get what I mean. And 2 copies of Spectacle Mage just to see if this pans out. More likely than not, this gets cut for even more spells. I haven't considered counter spells quite yet, but I probably should consider a few of them. But it's really pretty much ramp into something big, and we're gonna see if we can get away with just a big instant or big sorcery for that matter. Other cards I might consider are basically making fractals so we can gum up the board until we can hit a big crackle, but this one is pretty much the turbo version of this. And this is our sideboard. Some Pest Summonings to buy some time. Elemental Summonings because we might be able to finish off with a large 4/4. Environmental Sciences because, well, it's all about getting those lands. So the math is 5 mana for 5 damage to 1 target. 8 mana for 10 damage to 2 targets. 11 mana for 15 damage to 3 targets. That's pretty much where we're at, and I don't think we're gonna hit 14 mana for 20 damage to 4 targets. So we'll see how far we get with this one. I probably should consider more treasure making. That's another way we can go about it. But we'll save that for another time. So we're gonna start with this basic version of the deck. I'm going to actually have to prepare. So I'm actually gonna prepare the deck list as well. We'll see how well this pans out. I probably might spend one shot at this. Hold on. Also, browse. Yeah, I need to change the pop-up too, because it's still last week's pop-up. And yeah, so we'll sign in. It's up to 2 match losses, and we can't change the deck until then, so we'll have to learn from this one. And at worst, it's 500. I might even do another shot at this if I think I can make considerable changes to this. Let's see how this pans out, at least. And if not, it's basically a fine. It's a fine distraction of sorts. I could consider something a lot faster and whatnot, but I just realized. Okay, so we have all our mana, but not exactly our ramp. Whoa. But I am definitely gonna keep this one. So I'm gonna try to hide the green mana for as long as possible, because we actually want double red. We don't exactly need double green quite yet. Quandrix Cultivator can actually get away with double blue. So let's secure the double red first. Opponent going for black green has Dina. No attacks. I forgot this is actually a 1-tree. So I can't exactly let this one live either though. So we are at 4 mana. I can just take the Environmental Sciences to get up to 5, or I can take the Elemental Summoning to make sure we have a big creature, but I think we can wait on that, so I'm gonna actually just take Environmental Sciences. Yeah, we kind of goofed that one up. I could have gotten in for 2 damage, and we basically want to get as much damage in as possible. Now let's see if our opponent trades. Opponent probably does not want to trade, so they take 2. They should have taken 4. We'll take the tree. We'll take the 3 life hit. So as long as we can... So this is pretty much the other concern. So... Let's get another green mana. So let's see. We have actually 3 cards here, so I can actually just choose to shuffle them in. So I'm actually gonna swing this time. Pretty sure opponent does not. Oh, they block. Counters. Shuffle. Opponent has Fortifying Draught. Ooh, that's actually good. I actually forgot this one is there, but we got our opponent to use it a bit early. So we got our first Crackle with Power. Unfortunately, I wish I could get a land. So I'm actually going to just play Emergent Sequence. A bit out of step, but it is what it is. If our opponent kills the land, it's kind of fine. Kind of want to play Spectacle Mage to start making it cheaper, but I also need to hold up the heated debate. Opponent's Scries. You know what? Let's not hold up the heated debate. And the worst case scenario is we can actually just fire this off as a 5/4/1. Opponent has their third Dina and a Sedgemoor Witch. So we actually want 8 mana this time? Well, we got another heated debate. So I actually want to cast Spectacle Mage. Heated debate on Sedgemoor Witch, because if our opponent tags with Fortifying Draught again, it will still kill it. Hold on, take note. It says can't be countered. This includes the ward ability, so I'm gonna actually decline. Can't be countered, so I save myself 3 damage. Turns out that reminder text was very helpful. Includes the ward ability. Don't forget. So definitely want to cast Quandrix Apprentice for now. I don't, unless I can see like multiple smaller creatures, I don't have a reason to fire this off quite yet. Though Quandrix Apprentice, yeah, the apprentices have the issue that Yeah, they're not so great at this point, though. I kind of want to have more spells at this point. Well, lands are actually okay for me at this point also. I'm assuming our opponent has, what's that 1 mana kill spell? It's +2, -2. I should also actually consider adding the campuses. Being able to scry is probably a big deal here. Right now I'm just running all basic lands. I probably will add. Oh, looks like our opponent is also slightly stalled out. So we have an elemental masterpiece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm better off just casting this as this. I don't have a reason to cast this quite yet. So we're gonna cast this first. And get our Magecraft trigger. Get our land. Definitely swing with Spectacle Mage. So, opponents really scrying their way out of this. Yeah, having a lot of burn is quite important. Plumb the Forbidden for 1. That's super desperation mode if you're doing it with Witherbloom Apprentice. They're trying to get back. And an Honor Troll. So take note, this is sorcery, but... Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can cast this for X equals 2. Nuke these 2. Or let's save that for later. Let's see how our opponent blocks. Like, I'm assuming this one is a gain life spell, so opponent just took it. And yeah, we got to Crackle with Power, even if it's just X equals 2. So basically, you need to maintain a good board state so we can get our opponent low enough. That's 10 damage for... That's 10 damage. Opponent plums the Forbidden. Gets a quick trigger. Ugh, but that's not going to be enough to save them. We got there. Nice. So we got our first win. Yeah, we probably should add campuses. We don't exactly have any super early drop. Well, we do have a few super early drops, but we can afford to add a campus or two. So that's one thing we probably should change. We don't need to have this many basics. No, I'm actually fine with that many basics. Most likely the campuses would be Prismari campus and... Oh no, it's going to be main green campus. So we could cut some of the forest for it actually. But that's our first win. So at least the concept is there. But if what our opponent has is any indication, we really want to have a lot of removal. In an ideal world, I will have more Prismari commands and maybe more Quandrix commands to go along with the heated debates and ingenious inspiration. Like, this is not playable hand, so that's an auto mulligan. This is definitely playable, so we're gonna keep this. We're going to bin the heated debate. Technically, we should bin the ingenious inspiration. We already have one learn card. Usually we learn for one. We don't need to learn for two. So say hello to our friendly opponent. So definitely Quandrix Apprentice Field Trip. That should get us going somewhere. Turns out we got it back. So if our opponent has kill spells, we just play field. Actually, you're going to play Field Trip no matter what. I don't see our opponent playing something Killian Inktu. I take it back. Our opponent just played something relevant enough. Now, I would love to play Emergent Sequence now because that makes this a 2-2, but we have we have more pressing matters, so Genius Inspiration, nuke this, get ourselves up. And we're going to get ourselves Environmental Sciences also. So that looks like the other flavor. Killian Lu Super Aggro, so Also take note, this one's ETB tapped. So if I twitch, okay, that's not worth it. Silverquill Apprentice might be concerning though. That said, so we play the land. Get the forest. Ooh, wow, oh yeah, we should start getting mountains too, by the way. And emergent sequence. Get another mountain. And wow, we're gonna have our hands full. Let's get a forest this time. So I can offer the trade at this point. We don't need any more lands in hand. So I'm actually gonna offer the trade. Nope, opponent doesn't take. So next turn, heated debate, field. Next turn we can even do field trip into a summoning of some sort. Opponent seems to be all in on the learn package. So I really want to save the heated debate. I'm pretty sure opponent's going to grow a creature of some sort. Also, take note of what they get. Actually, I have to say, yeah, Inkling Summoning is what I figured. And another Eye Twitch. So they're really learning a bit. We don't need any more lands now. So take note, we can actually... Okay. I can field trip into Pest Summoning just to gum up the board, just take damage from up top. Oh wait, I do need green mana, so that doesn't pan out. We can't get Pest Summoning this way. We can get Elemental Summoning to set up for next turn though. We probably should have a Fractal Summoning as well, because I actually missed out. We probably should have a Fractal Summoning, but then again, that's a single target. I don't really like that idea, so I'm gonna just swing with Quandrix Apprentice. Maybe our opponent trades this time. They've already used up their Professor Symbology. So the idea is I want to reduce the footprint. Technically, I can play Campus Guide just to draw something, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets up for an 8. Yeah, I guess it sets up for an 8. Let's play the Campus Guide. Yeah, search your basic land, island. Yeah, so we have a full grip, but it's all lands. Opponent's seeing most of them. Study break, tap. That's fine. It sets up the big aggro shot. We do get a comeback of sorts. Opponent probably wants to cast Environmental Sciences, get another trigger, so that's like 6 damage. So we have a bit of a race. I have to... So we definitely want to snipe the... But I think we have the mana set up so we can snipe Acquisition. Silverquill Apprentice. I'm still okay to trade. So let's play this one. Play Elemental Summoning. Offer the trade. And might as well keep the debate this guy out. So opponent gets to learn, so that is one issue though. We now need to hit actual spells. So the opponent has Introduction to Prophecy, which is very good. The only thing we did manage to slow down our opponent in the sense that we're not worried about taking too much damage, and they now have to respond to our 4/4. I'm pretty sure our opponent has a way to do that. I actually have to check out the other... Okay, you can't see it right now, so let's take a look. Like, you have to... Silverquill Command. Ooh, wow. Sacrifice a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm flooded with lands. Yeah, so I was gonna say that, yeah. I really should take a look, because if I remember correctly, the Prismari had a different different thing on their book. Study break, tap, that's fine. Yeah, Killian Lu kind of, well, oh, the expanded anatomy is also good. So we need to hit actual gas at this point. Quandrix Apprentice is not it. But it does allow us to start blocking. Because this is Lifelink Menace, I don't... Our opponent can cast one of these. So pumps them up a bit. So we're going to take 4 in the air. At least we prevent this one down here. Yeah, yeah, the Light Scribe is pretty much the big deal. So unfortunate. So we are... Now our opponent might have a one-shot removal spell. It's oh, from your hand to the battlefield, it's not tapped, so let's put that one in. So this gives me access to... Wait, I goofed up. It should... I goofed up. It should have been another forest. Do I take Introduction to Annihilation just to snipe the... I can take Environmental Sciences just to keep us alive. Let's take Elemental Summoning. But yeah, we kind of goofed up on that one. So we're going to take another 4 in the air. Professor Symbology. Hold on, let's do a check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's only been 3 so far. Yeah, that makes sense. But then, yeah, the anatomy is a big issue. Opponent has to pay full price for it, but that's what? 4, 5, 6? Oh, opponent going white instead. Clever Luminancer. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the only way... Okay, we got Magma Opus. That's one way to do it. It's an instant. Okay. So, hold on. So, that only gives us 4 mana. Fight among any number of targets. So I'm gonna... That's for damage. And this is for tap. Yeah, because this is a sorcery. Drawing 2 lands, not so great though. So, resolve. Opponent goes for Mascot of Exhibition, but they are 1 land short. Okay, pass. Oh, wait, they might draw it. Nope, they didn't draw it, so it's... They probably don't want to cast this too soon. I probably could have saved mana by changing the order of casting. But yeah, we definitely want another Magma Opus. Clever Luminancer. Quandrix Cultivator. Wow, we're really just flooding on lands at this point. Probably some Biomathematicians would not be so bad here also. Let's see, we actually still have, so... I might as well just start playing these lands because we're getting close to 14 at the... Oh, our opponent's at 21. Do we actually need to go 15? Anyway, we can't attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we're actually at 15. Opponent goes for the big mascot exhibition. But can't actually swing. Yikes. That was a good game. We needed to hit the Crackle with Power right there. Yeah, we just got really flooded. The Magma Opus was good. I guess we could use another one. But let's see. 1, 2... We can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can block 6. This becomes the problem because that slips. Oh, I can... One creature is going to slip. Does our opponent have 2 spells? Yeah, had 2 spells. That's good game. So very, very close, but we drew a lot of lands on that one. How many cards were left in our... We got 29 cards left. Okay. So, not so great first loss. But we did learn a few things. One, we probably do want to have a... I did goof up twice. We definitely want to have... we definitely want to have the fractal summoning as well. Though I think as well, maybe... I think had also using the introduction to... But yeah, that was how many burn spells we did not draw. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We drew one burn spell and in Magma Opus, and it was the one that was the most relevant. Now, technically, what I could have done also was I could have waited for our opponent to cast, then went for the Magma Opus so that we could so that it would waste 1 trigger. I wouldn't have. That's another way we goofed up. Yeah, but we have way too many basics. We can cycle this, but without green, this is not looking so hopeful. I can Prismari Command if I have to. Let's mulligan safely. Okay, this is much better. I actually probably want to bin the Quandrix command here. We have a Crackle already. So I'm going to keep this. Bin the Quandrix command. So let's play green. Let's play the red last since we only need a turn 3. Opponent. I twitch. So it's another Clever Luminancer-esque deck. So let's start digging for lands. We can Ingenious Inspiration. The problem is because the learn resolves first, so we can get Campus Guide on this. Actually, I think the safest place is just to play Campus Guide. We're gonna swing first. So let's go for mountain because we only get forests and islands from our other stuff. I want to see how big our opponent ramps this up. Opponent's rocking all the snarls. It's Elite Spellbinder. We probably lose the Ingenious Inspiration. Okay, that's fine. I get. We're 1 mana shy for this. I am still gonna offer the trade though. Yeah, because their tree power early is a bigger deal for me to worry about. I twitch again. Okay. At least Spellbinder's a good one. Shadowing. Okay. So we definitely want to snipe that one first, which makes perfect sense. I don't exactly want to. I don't exactly want to start giving out +1/+1 counters for free. So definitely. Environmental sciences. Offer the trade. Opponent probably does not trade. Oh, they actually do trade. Oh no, did not trade. So the key number here is I need 8 mana. So this should help me get close to that. Shattered Silverquill. He puts 2 +1/+1 counters here. I get an Inkling. Yeah, this has double strike, so we're going to be taking a lot of damage off this one. I guess Introduction to Annihilation, well, if I had foreseen it, I probably would have gone for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not quite there. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just checking how our opponent does the math here. If he's giving me Inklings, it's just giving me stuff to block his Silverquill with. No, that's the better way. So now I have to kill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't play this because it ETB's tapped. Now I might as well swing because our opponent could kill us with stuff on the air. There's no way around that. Well, at least it enforces a race of some sort. Poet's Quill, learn. What's this? +1/+1 and has lifelink. Oh my goodness, lifelink. So opponent probably gets another Inkling summoning. That makes kind of a bit of sense. Oh, Mascot Exhibition. So they're not planning to cast it quite yet. Also means they can't swing with everything. Oh, they are swing. Wait. Okay, because that they serve. Yeah, because they're still alive. Come on, crack. Closing statement. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, we didn't draw what we need, so we probably need more card draw in the end. And that ends this one. But you know what? I'm gonna go at it again, but we're gonna do some changes here. We definitely need more ways to hit action. We can probably get away with I don't want to say get away with fewer lands considering what we had to go through. But definitely, let's claim our price. So we're seeing a lot of that early. So we're seeing a lot of early plays here. So what are the things that we would want to add? Let's see. Let's go to decks. Let's make some quick changes. I'm gonna add at least one. I'm gonna add at least one of each campus. So we're gonna cut these two. Gonna add at least one Fury Snow campus, one Quandrix campus. At least give us something to check. Campus guide. It's kind of okay early, but really horrible late. So we actually need more draw or damage. Ideally, I'd probably want more Prismari commands. I just don't know if I want to invest that soon. Another Magma Opus would be really great. That's a good finisher. I think I can afford that one. Curate, Pop Quiz. Actually, we can add the... I think we can add the Torrent Sculptors now. Basically, just give... Even the Flamethrower Sonata half is fine because it's additional removal. So I'm actually going to add these two. And I'm going to keep the Spectacle Mage for now. But I'm going to cut one Campus Guide and one... No, we're gonna cut the... No, the one Spectacle Mage kind of helped out a bit. Actually, having Flyers helps. I might end up cutting the Campus Guides for a third Spectacle Mage. On one hand, since we kind of want to mulligan to 3 mana anyway. And oh yeah, we need to adjust our sideboard. -1 Pest Summoning. +1 Fractal Summoning. Are there any other good lessons that we can put in the sideboard? I would love to put this. Illuminate History. Plausible, but it's very expensive. Basic Conjuration. We don't exactly have that many great big creatures, so Containment Breach is more likely. We did see opponents run equipment, so this is possible. Start from scratch. We did see opponents run X1, so this is also plausible. So I'm actually going to just run it like that. In fact, we could run our own mascot exhibition since we are hitting X7s as well. And just give up on the Pest Summoning. We're going to keep the introduction to Annihilation because we still need removal. So I'm going to run it like this. This is going to be these are some of the changes we're going to do. So we're going to give this one another go. Yeah, what's another 500? So we'll see if this change makes it better or worse, I guess. No. Oh no, I copied instead of pasted. Now I have to remember every change I made. I'll fix it later. Sorry about that, guys. So we got an emergent sequence, so we can use it to get our red source. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, which is super risky. But if we can at least hit this early part off, we can get Ingenious Inspiration down. Also, it looks like we might be the only Quandrix X deck. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, definitely get the Mountain. Let's see where our opponent lands. But we basically want to start firing off removal whenever we can. Like, we want to hit our Ingenious Inspiration. Save the heated debates for when we're aiming for combat. So now we can Quandrix Apprentice Environmental Sciences if we don't hit any mana. This does force because our opponent went greedy on this one, it forces our opponent to have an actual creature now, which we can just, I say, safely burn again. Sparring Regiment. Okay, not quite there yet. Now I wish I had the artifact enchantment removal. So Inkling Summoning's there, but we got our sequence going. Okay, so, oh man, we whiffed on the Crackles. So we have to get a land this way. I'm gonna get another mountain just to be safe. So this allows us the ingenious inspiration, second environmental sciences again, and problem is we just bin 2 Crackles to the bottom. We only have 1 left somewhere in the middle of our deck. And this is only an attack, so we have to fire this off immediately if our opponent goes some smart Inkling Summoning. Or Silverquill Silencer. Let's see what they name. So if they name Quandrix Apprentice. So I actually want to get double blue now. Okay, we whiffed on that one. But we do hit our second environmental sciences. Okay, we hit something. Prismari Campus. Yeah, I'll take the Prismari Campus. Yeah, having this handful... Basically, in a matchup like this, I think I want to add even more removal. It's as lame as it sounds, we kind of have to. So definitely, if you have more Prismari commands, add more Prismari commands. With a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. So I actually want to do 7 here. The mountain. So now I want to get Mascot Exhibition because we've already gotten that far. Then yeah, we'll do Torrent Sculptor this time. Yeah, exile round up. Wait, this is half value rounded up, so we definitely want to take a 3 mana spell. Oh, wrong click. Opponent hits 5 mana now. Yeah, I wanted to get damage through. That was a mistake. Professor of Symbology. Opponent thinking of going wide, I guess. Necrotic Fumes, that also kind of does it. Oh, they can't target the Torrent Sculptor right now. It'll have to be next turn. Opponent not even going for any of the instants. Oh wait, they have an instant. Closing Statement. Closing Statement would kind of do it. Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See our opponent take. If our opponent just throws it in front, I'm free to cast Mascot Exhibition. As it is, I am forced to snipe this one because this one's about to attack. Also, our opponent needs a creature in order to exile a creature. It won't save us for protecting this. But then again, at least the mountain did its purpose already at this point. Opponent goes Star Pupil. Wow. Time to start stat. Well, they can exile. It's a real feel bad to exile now. Inkling Summoning. Double check. Pass to attacks. Heated Debate again. If you can't complain about me running all removal because frankly speaking, I figured that this was what I was gonna run into, all these cheap creatures. And yeah, basically, it's kind of expected. I was expecting, well, actually, Clever Luminanswer still makes sense. Yeah, it's Silverquill. That's pretty much what makes sense. And if people are gonna pretty much dig into that, it justifies all the removal spells run here. So I'm actually going to copy the deck again and edit the deck list again. Control V. There you go. So the Torrent Sculptor is actually quite decent. Yeah, it turns out I should have added them from the get-go. So save. Then time to edit this one. So let's turn this off for a second. And yeah, I wish there was a way to just refresh them sources. Because as is, what I have to do is I have to remove one digit, then type the digit back in. So it's a good way for me to look at, in this case, I'm looking at someone's Band Company deck from God knows when. Yep, this is correct now. Let's see. Peep. But yeah, it's a shame we missed the Crackles with Power, but sometimes that's how it goes. And we were digging multiple cards deep every time with the. So right now, we have the field trip, but we have no way of getting red. So aside from this, we're not casting anything. Yeah, this is a mulligan. This is a keep. This is a very good keep. So we're keeping this. We're bending the Opus. So the play is... Oh, finally someone playing a different deck. Thunderous Orator. So definitely playing the Quandrix Apprentice. Our opponent might just burn this one away, so that'll be sad, but... We can... Opponent, Lorehold, Pledge Mate. So this has first strike. Okay, so no blocks. I think Vigilance is a bit annoying too. We're gonna try to cast the Cultivator soon. But first, land. Mountain tapped. Oh no, that's just mountain in hand. I don't think I need any more islands. Yeah, the first strike is going to be annoying. We don't have any removal at all, so that's an issue as well. Elite Spellbinder. Let's see what they take. They might take Quandrix Cultivator because that's the only creature big enough to block any of their stuff. No, they went for the Eureka Moment. Okay. So, no blocks. Taking another 2, 4. Creative Outburst. Let's see if we can get to that ASAP. So... I have to cast this just so I can start blocking the Pledge Mage, but we... So at least we're taking 5 instead of 7. Oh, we can still cast it. So at this point, I'm willing to throw away the Quandrix Apprentice if it comes to that, though I'm more likely than not our opponent just attacks up top. So we are hitting 5, 6, 7 mana. Oh no, they attacked with the Lorehold Pledge Mage. I suspect our opponent has a heated debate or some sort of pump. So I'm gonna actually... Okay, let's see. If our opponent has a certain pump spell... Okay, I have to double block. If it's a removal like Heated Debate, so be it. I'll just have to live with that. Opponent's stacking with Cultivator first though, so... They probably have the burn spell? sudden breakthrough. So we still snipe the Pledge Mage here. So there we go. Not too shabby. So now Creative Outburst, any target, Professor Symbology. So now we have to deny the Elite Spellbinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Got another Eureka moment, but we're gonna wait on that. I can also wait for our opponent to cast this. You're going to cast this for certain. So I'm actually going to offer a trade. No, opponent doesn't take it. No, I might goof up a bit if our opponent decides to put this elsewhere, because I really need to snipe that Spellbinder. But I can't think of anyone who's not greedy enough to not snipe it. My concern is if our opponent has +2/+2 hexproof, but sometimes that's how it is. Opponent, you may cast target instant or sorceries. That'll be sudden breakthrough. So that's not so good. So I have to cast this now. I do have to snipe this one. This is still gonna fly, so that's I need to start hitting actual removal. Now our opponent could activate this. Yeah, they can activate only once each turn, but they can still activate it. Oh no, they didn't activate. So Elemental Mastery doesn't help us so much. We have to take the Torrent Sculptor, because that's another. Because that is also a burn spell. And this is sorcery, so I have to go for this now. And let's see, what's this? Discard a card and draw a card. So preferably, I could cast Eureka Moment to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2. Hold on, this is put a land from your hand to the battlefield, so I actually want to 5, 6. Divine Glimmer Snarl. I already played the land, so okay, Spectacle Mage, put a land from your hand in the battlefield. I need to put a mountain. I need to cast. Nope, I'm not tap. Nope, not that one. Oh, man. So discard a card, then draw a card. If you discard an instant or sorcery this way, so I have to discard this one. So no attacks this time, because I'm probably gonna have to double block something. Problem also is our opponent plays Inkling Summoning, so this has flying again, so I now have to use Spectacle Mage. No, opponent plays Elite Spell. Oh man, Elite Spellbinder again. So the Orator is doing a lot of work. I wish I could just burn the thing down to the ground. Yeah, but we also have a Fistful of Lands as well, so that's an issue. Yeah, we're gonna... Okay, let's do some math. 5. Hold on. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I don't... I do need this though. So I'm gonna skip the Quandrix Apprentice and just go... have a flyer. And doesn't have any first strike yet. So I will just pop the Elite Spellbinder. So... Mascot Exhibition. Again, no attacks because we're so vulnerable. I could actually cast this now. It's basically a 2-2 for a 2-2. Yeah, that's fine. So Spectacle Mage will probably block the Thunderous Orator. No outs. I have to block. Yeah, I think I goofed up there. No good. We just drew all our lands. How many lands did we play? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Opponent has like... Yeah, I think I goofed up. I should have gotten the start from scratch sometime earlier. It's a good way to... take out, but... Man, And the problem is this is also flying, so yeah, good, that's good game. I think the correct play was to take out the Orator, so no matter which one our opponent palmed, yeah, I would have been able to take start from scratch and snipe the, but that's not so bad. Well, still having problems with X aggro going wide, but yeah, it's a case of we really need to draw our removal. I'm considering that it's very possible we need to add, let's see this. Yeah, more Eureka Moments starting to look good. Definitely more Prismari commands, more Eureka Moments. Instead of Elemental Mastery, I guess you want more creative output, so those are some minor changes you can consider. So, okay, definitely keeping this one. We can hit mana really fast. I think our opponent's in the same plan as well. Nope. Witherbloom Apprentice. So let's get another green. Take 2. We're definitely gonna burn this one, that's for sure. Let's see if our opponent plays something else. Blood Researcher. Okay, there's an argument for burning this one instead. So... I think I actually want to take element... Okay, let's sequence our play. Turn 4... Let's end the elemental sequences. Now, technically I could have left it back to block, but I really don't want to block with that. So this one allows us to play a land, Environmental Sciences, Emergent Sequence, or Quandrix Cultivator and pass. Actually, Quandrix Cultivator pass is not such a bad idea. Land Spectacle Mage Emergent Sequence is also not bad. Opponent plays another Witherbloom Apprentice. Okay, so first play this. Play Emergent Sequence. Let's get ourselves another green. No, let's get ourselves another blue source. Discard environmental sciences. And so next turn we can go Quandrix, Spectacle Mage, or just Creative Outburst if we have to. The opponent seems to be semi-stuck right now. They might be... Nope, there's a Deadly Brew. That's actually fine. So we're set back to 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. Field Trip. And this time, because we know we're gonna hit our mana, Mascot Exhibition. And let's just play the Spectacle Mage for now. Yeah, because it definitely reduces these, so I don't have to worry about tapping this. Yeah, looks like our opponent's been stuck on mana. I think the biggest culprit is the black mana. That might be the biggest issue there. Otherwise, I don't see a reason for our opponent to be stuck at this point. They definitely want to snipe lands. If they snipe Spectacle Mage, it's fine. I can still cast Mascot Exhibition. Hunt for specimens. Okay, Desperado mode. We actually drew another land. So opponent needs black mana if they're gonna even want to cast this. So let's see if they hit it. I think they hit it. Oh no, they did hit it! Oh my. That might be an issue. So Creative Outburst is any target, so we can use this as a finisher. Yeah, we definitely want more Creative Outburst instead of Elemental Mastery. We just want... If we can dome our opponent for 5, that's actually a perfectly fine play. So we definitely don't play Quandrix Cultivator quite yet. Let's... Opponent plays an Eye Twitch. So, yeah, Desperate. I don't know. Pwede siguro. Oh, kawata mo pwede na. So let's see. Opponent auto blocks that. Yeah, they have to auto block at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 puts our opponent down to 6. So not quite done yet. No, it puts our opponent to 7. They gain 1 life. So given that, I guess we can just make our I feel bad for our opponent. They missed their mana. Oh, they're still missing black mana. That's really bad. Yeah. But we managed to ramp our way up and out of that situation. I think it also did not help our opponent that they had the Witherbloom apprentices, but they did not have the Magecraft triggers to not in time anyway. So let's see. Let's keep going with this one. Well, I can't change the deck anyway, so we're definitely going to keep going. Let's see here. But yeah, definitely more Creative Outburst. The Elemental Mastery is fine, but I guess over time I would change it to more... I would change it just to 3 Creative Outbursts right off the bat. Sometimes you... Maybe not all. Maybe just keep 1, because you do sometimes need bodies on the ground. So this one is fine. The Eureka moments are not, but let's see if we can... This is hoping our opponent doesn't hit a burn spell. So we're going to take some early damage. The good news is it doesn't put counters, so we will still have the option for Heat the Debate and or Igneous Inspiration. Oh, multiple Light Scribes. So that changes some plans. So one, let's not let that double stack. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Start from scratch doesn't do it. An elemental summoning will buy us a bit of time. So let's see, we got 2, draw 1, 2, draw 1. Yeah, we need more creatures. And I might as well swing because I have no intention of blocking at this point. So next turn I can even just Stormkiln Artist. So this grows big, but it doesn't go sideways, so... But then again, this one never grows at all. Let's just take this out now. Save ourselves the trouble. Play another emergent sequence. Let's get ourselves a forest this time. Yeah, willfully taking damage this early is not such a great plan, but Guiding Voice. So this one's gonna grow really big. Oh wait! Opponent has more cards, so... Oh, fine. So draw 2 cards. So this is a tree, which our spells can still snipe essentially. I can also Crackle with Power. Ooh, the land tap was wrong. Well, there's no way of knowing this was gonna come up, so we're gonna go next. I'll offer a block, then just cast Eureka Moment. See if we can, because at least there's no, well, there's red here, so there's actually trample as a possibility. Mentor's Guidance, draw a card. Actually, that's 2 copies. Let that resolve. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6. So we're technically at 8. We can actually crackle with. We can actually crackle our opponent for 10 and take out the Light Scribe. I'm hoping our opponent gets really greedy though. Prismari Command, so we are going to... Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are missing land. So, but I can just Torrent Sculptors. I can just Torrent Sculptor something if I have to. Wait, nope. So Quandrix. Okay, this is put in hand, so we're definitely taking the mountain. And we're definitely taking environmental sciences because our life is so low at this point. So play the land. Play the environmental sciences. Let's get our life total up. Another mountain, that's great. Let's start getting some islands as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can deal 10. Actually, I kind multiple choice. Return a creature to its owner's hand. Return to forest. So this is an X4. So I could just tap these 2 down and dome our opponent. So, but I need to have all 8 mana up. So the important thing is to actually let all of this get through. Mentor's guidance, that's fine. As long as our opponent doesn't create another creature, we should be fine. 4 mana. Okay, we go. Opponent has an Archmage Emeritus. So yeah, it's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's X equals 2. Still getting lands. Yeah, Magma Opus is also a good fit here. So we're actually doing, yeah, we're doing a lot better than previous last one. But it also helps that we didn't run into, I guess Silverquill is always going to be our bane though. Lorehold is also a bit of an issue. So basically, expect lots of clever Luminancers in this format. Let's see if we can make our, money back this time. Well, we won't make back the first one, but we will make back the second one. We're actually close. We're just 50 gold shy. So it's kind of a win. So definitely keeping this one because we have the Igneous Inspiration. Opponent took a mulligan also helps. Yeah, basically considering we're expecting Luminancers and Light Scribes all day, we're oh no, this is Witherbloom. Oh wait, not necessarily. Could be a Mardu format. So let's see what the supporting color is. But this is probably too slow. Like I might like Bayou Gra. Ooh, no, that's yeah. We're not gonna be able to punish. That's gonna be a long time before we're gonna be able to punish that. So play this one. We definitely cycle this to make a token. Wait. Oh no, we can't. I played the forest. Hunt for specimens. Yeah, opponent's gonna learn this one away. Oh, we goofed up. I'm gonna play the Spectacle Mage now just to have a, because we need a chump blocker at this point. I am willing to just block the Pest also, but yeah, we need a chump blocker already. Pest summoning even more on the side. So Quandrix doesn't do much. Magma Opus isn't gonna help us that much either. Yeah, the Eureka Moment's kind of a dud here. I can Igneous Inspiration, aim for Introduction to Annihilation, and hope to hit the land. But let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. I'm thinking if our opponent has a way to pump. But no, we have to nuke a token. Yeah, this is a super feel bad. But I do feel slightly better having it than not. And watch us draw a heated debate. Opponent goes for... oh, Unwilling Ingredient. Okay. Well, turns out we did hit it. I think our opponent might have 10 the Pest, so that would... so this would whiff it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can concede if our opponent has 10 the Pest. No, Plumb the Forbidden. That's actually fine. Okay, that's better. So we're taking 3 damage. My best bet is Quandrix and Spectacle Mage, just so it can throw multiple blockers down. Daemon God Titan. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're gonna go down to 1. Yeah, the Eureka moments did not pan out so well. I wish there was more removal, but can't. Okay. So let's see which creature he sacks. Most likely a token. So we actually go down to 2. Resolve. And you may put past the blockers. Block. This does not have trample. Good. So need. Okay, we hit the safety land. Let's go island. Hit a heated debate, so that's kind of late. So opponent casts Unwilling Ingredient and another Unwilling Ingredient. Oh, not too bad. And the 10. Okay, the pest summoning is probably bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yikes! Exactly 8. So I can tap 2, ping 4, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, draw 2 cards. Yeah, there was enough. Oh! If our opponent has a way to buff or anything, this is bad. Oh, we do create a 4/4 blue elemental token, so we can kind of fade some of this. I think our opponent is going for a Plum the Forbidden. Yeah, just to draw more cards. They might as well do that since they're all gonna die anyway. Now okay, we hit the Crackle. That's the good news. So Crackle bring our opponent down to 6. Opponent goes Cram Session. Okay, that's fine because we just need to snipe the Titan. You can also cast the Elemental Masterpiece just to gum the board up even more. Yeah, because if any one token slips through, I'm dead. If our opponent has... Yeah, this is a super feel bad, but I have to play this one first. I have to assume our opponent has a kill spell of some sort. I still think we can't safely attack, so let's just go. 10 the Pest. Oh, yikes. Wait, this is an instant, right? Yeah, so he would have gotten us anyway. Yeah, so we can concede that one. We had the Crackle with Power, but our opponent would have tended the Pest the token, so... Yeah, we were close, but we didn't have the exact out for it. Yeah, there was no... Yeah, that was very close, but I can't complain too much. So, well... A more valiant effort. Get some gems. Carders. Okay, so... But there we go. That's the Crackle with Power deck. And... Yeah, it looks like everyone's doing Witherbloom or Silverquill or some variation thereof. Lorehold, not... There's some variation with Lorehold. That one was a very interesting one. But yeah, as long as we can... I would recommend packing even more removal. Definitely more Prismari commands. So many X2s. If we can pack a lot of that stuff, then we got a good, interesting game changer there. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Do check this final deck list in the description. And until then, oh wait, let's crack a pack. Might as well, it's already here. Let's see if we get anything well, shock. Maybe we get Bolt. No, Poet's Quill, of course, because we already saw this one here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone.